Welcome to Celebrity Gossip 24 Hours, where the drama unfolds and the stories captivate. YNR December 23 recap: a shattered hope, a dangerous alliance, and a deal that could change everything. Tuesday's episode of The Young and the Restless delivered a powerful mix of heartbreak, nostalgia, betrayal, and rising danger as personal connections collided with ruthless ambition across Genoa City. From an emotional lunch steeped in memories to a shocking betrayal that may end a once-beloved love story, and from a missing young woman to a chilling deal struck in desperation, the stakes were high in every corner of town. A lunch full of memories and warnings. At Society, Lily Winters and Tracy Abbott shared a warm, reflective lunch that quickly became one of the episode's emotional anchors. Tracy spoke fondly about Lily's children, noting how confident and brave they appear. She admitted that watching them grow reminds her of Colleen, the daughter she lost far too soon. Rather than avoiding the subject, Tracy welcomed the chance to talk about Colleen, explaining that keeping her memory alive is a comfort, not a burden. Lily opened up about her own pain, revealing that her children won't be coming home for Christmas. Though she tried to downplay it, she suspected Kane's recent actions and complicated presence in her life were partly to blame. Tracy gently reassured her, recalling Colleen's rebellious phase when she briefly distanced herself but always found her way back home. Sometimes, Tracy reminded Lily, time and space are part of healing. The conversation naturally turned to Kane. Lily admitted she feels torn and confused. Kane frustrates her, yet lately he's also been oddly convincing. He recently accompanied her to the Abbott Communications launch, something Lily insisted wasn't a date, but even she didn't sound fully convinced. She confessed that Kane seems lighter, freer, as though a heavy shadow has lifted from him. Their shared history, including surviving cancer together, only deepens her inner conflict. Tracy encouraged Lily not to deny her feelings. Kane may be charming and deeply flawed, but he's also the father of her children and someone she once loved fiercely. Enjoying his company doesn't necessarily mean rewriting the past or committing to a reunion, it simply means allowing herself to feel. Still, Lily remained uneasy, questioning whether Kane could ever undo the damage he's caused, especially with Victor Newman now holding so much power. Tracy defended Kane slightly, reminding Lily that he did try to warn Jack when the AI was stolen, a move that may have softened the blow to Jabot. Lily wasn't convinced, suggesting that Tracy often gives people more credit than they deserve. Tracy, with a knowing smile, admitted she's made that mistake before, and paid dearly for it. Their bond deepened as Tracy reflected on how loss and scars shape a person, not weaken them. Before parting, Lily asked if Tracy believed in love for herself again. Tracy laughed softly, saying love is complicated but never impossible. When she writes, she still believes in happy endings, and perhaps that hope is what keeps her going. The women hugged, promising to stay connected, a quiet moment of grace before the storm ahead. Ambition, regret, and a kiss that changes everything. Elsewhere, Kane was alone in his office, leaving a heartfelt voicemail for his children. He wanted them to know he doesn't blame them if they're avoiding their mother because of him. It was a rare moment of vulnerability, one that didn't last long. Phyllis Summers soon arrived, unapologetically confident as ever. She joked about walking into enemy territory, but quickly revealed her real purpose. She claimed that she and Kane see the world the same way, bigger, bolder, and without limits. According to Phyllis, they belong on the same side. Kane wasn't immediately convinced. He reminded her that she'd walked away from him not long ago, only to return now asking for friendship. Phyllis brushed it off, handing him a gift, a wooden puzzle cube. She explained it was for a man who enjoys complexity and challenge. Kane seemed intrigued if amused. Phyllis soon dropped her playful tone and spoke honestly. She admitted she regrets leaving Kane behind and believes they're stronger together. Her life, once full of power and influence, has unraveled. With Chancellor, Abbott Communications, Arabesque, and Jabot no longer under her control, she confessed she's desperate, but unashamed. Desperation, she argued, is just another form of motivation. Kane questioned her sudden change of heart, pointing out that only a week ago she accused him of going soft for Lily. Phyllis countered that he'd made a mistake choosing sentiment over ambition. She accused Victor of double-crossing her and guessed, correctly, that Kane saw through her story. Still, she insisted that mutual distrust could be an asset. They know what the other is capable of, and that keeps things sharp. Phyllis laid out her boldest plan yet. She intends to steal the AI software back from Victor Newman and then use it to take over Newman Enterprises. Kane, clearly tempted, asked why she needs him if she's so confident. Phyllis replied that she doesn't want to rule alone, and that Kane could handle the parts of the empire she finds dull. The tension between them escalated as Phyllis taunted Kane about his loneliness. Who would he watch the sunset with, she asked Lily. His children? She claimed all he truly has left are ambition and the persona he hides behind. When she called him Aristotle Dumas, Kane snapped, ordering her not to use that name. Instead of backing off, Phyllis leaned in closer, daring him to embrace that side of himself. She kissed him and asked if he wanted to take over the world together. At that exact moment, Lily walked in. Frozen in shock, Lily stared at Kane and Phyllis locked in a passionate kiss. The hope she'd cautiously allowed herself during lunch with Tracy shattered instantly. Without a word spoken, it was clear, whatever chance Lane had left may now be gone for good. A disappearance and growing panic. Meanwhile, danger loomed elsewhere. At Chancellor Park, Noah Newman regained consciousness after being struck from behind. Disoriented and hurt, he called out for Sienna, only to realize she was gone. Back at Sharon's house, Nick left Noah a frantic voicemail, warning that Matt Clark was definitely back in town. Sharon echoed the urgency, fearing Matt may have already reached their son. Just as the worry peaked, Noah called back, revealing he'd made it to Crimson Lights and believed Matt had attacked him and taken Sienna. Nick and Sharon rushed to their son's side, insisting he stay in public where it's safer. Noah, panicked and determined, refused to believe Sienna could be involved willingly. He was certain Matt had taken her and feared what might happen next. Their fears intensified when Matt himself called Noah, mocking him and taunting his parents' past. Noah demanded Sienna's release, offering himself instead. Matt brushed off the threats with chilling ease, enjoying every moment of control. When Nick took the phone, the tone shifted. Matt greeted him with a smug, "Hello, Daddy," making it clear this was personal. Nick, refusing to be rattled, told Matt he was offering him a chance, a deal. What that deal will cost remains to be seen. Family, loyalty, and the battles ahead. At the Abbott mansion, Diane confided in Tracy that she's enlisted Michael Baldwin to help protect the family. She's determined not to let Victor or anyone else tear them apart. Tracy praised Diane's resolve, noting that sometimes the fiercest fighters are the ones who finally feel they belong. As Christmas approaches, Genoa City is anything but peaceful. Love is tested, loyalties shift, and dangerous bargains are made. With Lily's heart broken, Phyllis pushing boundaries, Kane standing at a crossroads, and Nick preparing to bargain with a known threat, the consequences of this day will echo long after the holiday lights dim. For more of the latest updates and behind-the-scenes secrets from Young and the Restless, make sure to hit subscribe and ring that bell. Stay in the know with every new release.